Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making Jake from Adventure Time. Adventure Time! Come on, grab your friends, we'll go to very distant lands. With Jake the dog and Finn the human, and it'll never end Adventure Time. Yeah. So, yeah. Building Adventure Time. Oh, Adventure Time is like one of those modern cartoons. You have all those like people going, oh, I'm a 90s kid. Well, you'd say, like, modern cartoons would be like, Jake the dog, Adventure Time, and then like Steven Universe and stuff. Like those would be the modern sort of cartoons. I want that one. Black blocks. One wool, terracotta, concrete. There we go. I dropped it. I'll just pick up another one. So yeah, I'm just grabbing the blocks for Jake. Adventure Time. Some red for the mouth. I'll use carpet. Why not? Not carpet. Wool. And that's all the colors Jake is. That's literally it. Let's get started. Start placing blocks down. I'll have him like sitting down. Right near. Actually, I'll move him a bit away from SpongeBob. Put him right here. Boom. There we go. So this will be the sort of like, this will be where Jake is. This will be Jake. Yeah, Adventure Time, man. I love it. Let me just, before I talk about why I love it so much, I sort of like stopped watching it after a point. I don't know quite when it was. It was like around one of the later seasons, because like it just felt like it was never on. That's why. It was always playing reruns. Like I never knew when the new episodes were on. And that's partly because I'm like in Australia and the America, like yeah, like if you live in a country other than America, you don't really get the shows the same time. Like the Americans are like, oh yeah, we get the shows like all the time. We don't get them, so it's like it's a bit annoying how the other countries like Australia don't get the shows the same time. And like if you're watching YouTube channels where they're talking about Adventure Time, like oh, this awesome episode just came out, we don't actually get that episode, so it's a bit annoying. But yeah, so I'm doing so this is a good building tip. Just like do a basic like outline of what you want to build. That's also with like art as well. Day, because you get like those like when you see those like how to draw things in art, and it's like the little like what's it called? When you see like it's like books that say how to draw, and then it's like got like a like all those lines, and they erase all the lines. Yeah. It's right. I don't know what I'm quite saying. I'm not like I don't know what I'm saying. I'm doing quite a square, Jake. It's Minecraft. He can stretch into different shapes. He's a square this time. Don't question it. I'll make him more round. Let's try. It's quite hard to do like 3D stuff, man. It's quite difficult. Because it's hard because you have to like make it look good from all directions, which is, part of the challenge. Makes it fun. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, like the thing with pixel art, where like you have pixel art, where you have like the thing about that for me is like you don't know if the person's good at art or they just copied it offline. That's a trouble with pixel art. You don't know. You just don't know, man. You don't know because like, let's say I did a pixel art. You could go, oh well, you just copied it offline. You're not that good, but I could be like really good at art. I could be the guy who made that pixel art. You don't know. So yeah. Let me answer. It'd be nice if I had some. Yeah. So my favorite character, besides I like Jake. Jake's probably one of my favorite characters. That's why I'm building him now. But my actual favorite character is the Ice King, 100%. Oh, you're right. Do you guys know who the voice of the Ice King is? Like, you ready? If you don't know who it is, like you'll be like, oh my god, no way. It's SpongeBob. The voice of SpongeBob is the voice of the Ice King. Yep, that's right. SpongeBob is the Ice King. When you first hear that, you're like, what? SpongeBob's the Ice King? No way. Such a like, oh wow, SpongeBob's the Ice King. Like, you sort of don't you just don't realize it. You're like, oh yeah, and then you hear like all you like sort of hear it sometimes, you know. Yep. I'll do it 2. Yeah. Jake, like, yeah. Do you know what I would like to see in Adventure Time? Like a crossover between Steven Universe and Adventure Time, and I'd love to see Jake versus Amethyst because they both change shapes a lot of the time. Like that would be really cool. Like imagine that you just have like a shape-shifting contest between the two of them. Like oh, like they need to do that. Like Cartoon Network, get on it. If someone's seen this video, please, you know, tell Cartoon Network they need to have Jake versus Amethyst in a 1v1 me bro down mid contest of like literally they need to have a fight in oh it's raining my gosh toggle downpour oh it's so loud my PC nah I sound like I'm a top gamer that's a bit long. Yeah. Just calculating the block numbers. Ooh, they're touching. That's fine. You know, the bigger you make the character, the more sort of freedom you have with the. All right. Just drop these down. Drop that down. Do this. Bam. Then Jake's funny because he's a dog. He's got like the sort of like this thing, like right here. He's got like this thing right here, like you know what I mean. He has his nose right here. Oh, it's starting to look just like Jake the dog, and then you have like his little mouth. Oh, that right here, like. Hey, look, it looks like he's laying down now. Yeah, I'll have him laying down now. And then you have like oh no, yellow, no. Then I have my Jake the dog stretch out here. It's not too long. Yeah, I'll do it like there. Look at him. He's looking great. Aw, man. Yeah, Adventure Time. Come on, grab your friends. Look at him. He looks really good. Oh, I'm really proud of that. Oh, and he's got like ears. Like right there. Free. Sort of like jump out like that. Yeah, it's got little ears. Perfect. Perfection. Two. Look at that. Beautiful. Love it. Put that like 2 more. Like 1 more. Drop this here. He's got like a tail, so I'll just like put the tail on. Like that. It's got a little tail. It's got 2 more legs. Two more little legs right there. Draw some legs. It's not drawing, it's building. Like those animation channels, man, like deserve a lot more subscribers. They do such good work, man. Like, you got channels like the Odd Ones Out and stuff. They're just, like, so good. So good, man. They deserve so much more subscribers. Like, like, if you're watching me somehow, and you haven't seen them before, definitely check them out. They're definitely really good. It's amazing how many, like, good channels there are that you don't know about. That's one thing that's always fun about YouTube. Like, you just don't know. You could just find like a super channel. It's just... He's got quite a big head, so I just like... I'm making him a dog form for some reason. Like, he's much more human. He like stands on 2 feet. Like, okay. So, Adventure Time for me, it sort of like felt like the show sort of like, I stopped watching the show after Finn broke up with Flame Princess. Because like after that episode just really like was weird for me. I was like, what? Why did he break up with Flame Princess? Like the way it happened was weird and I didn't like it. So I sort of like dropped the show for a while. I think I remember watching Stakes. I don't know if Stakes was after that. So like I picked the show back up after that, and it was like, yeah. I feel like the show was a bit longer than it's good. Like I like long shows, you know. That's one thing. Like I love a show when it's like really long. You can, you know, there's 1,000 episodes. It's great. But sometimes the show will just like needs to end prior to that. If you know what I'm saying. Like the show will just drag on. Not dragon, drag on. It will drag on and on, non-stop. It's just like they're just making episodes for the money. Like I feel like that's what happened in Adventure Time. Sort of. Like Cartoon Network, like Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go's got like 8 seasons or something because it's like one of the best. It's one of the most popular shows. It's got millions of people watching it. A lot more than the other shows. Like I don't know. Name another channel show off any other Cartoon Network show. It's the biggest Cartoon Network show. So it's Top of the Downfall. Oh my god. You know, it's one of the biggest shows, and I feel like Adventure Time had that sort of like problem, where Adventure Time became so big, it was like, oh, we need to cash in on Adventure Time, so they just made loads of episodes, and I feel like the show was really good. Like, who remembers like first watching Adventure Time? You know, like I don't think I thought, you never think that it's going to be like such a huge show, ever, do you really? Like SpongeBob. When you first watched SpongeBob, you were never like, oh, wow, this is going to be the biggest show ever. Better invest in Nickelodeon right now. Better invest in SpongeBob. You don't think that, and then boom, SpongeBob's huge. I love that episode of SpongeBob where he's like, you know, like the guy's like, what's it called? I think it's like the actual pilot, where he's like making a Krabby Patty, and the guy's like telling him how to do the job. Yeah. Yeah. I love it also in Adventure Time when like the what's it called? Oh, if you press your middle mouse, you actually get the block that you're doing that. Cool. It's a cool tip there. Is that a good tail? I'll put one up. How's his tail look? His tail looks quite outward. It's like more like... That's his tail. That's more of his tail. I like it to be one, so I just like, there we go. Got a nice little tail. Yeah, I love the episode where in Adventure Time when what was it? What was the episode? Oh, I can't remember now. What was it? I love the episode where Finn. What was it? Oh, I can't think of it now. I just love a lot of the episodes. I love it, like any time as the Ice King. I love it. Marceline's great. Princess Bubblegum's great. I actually I like this show a lot. You know, it's one of my, you know, favorite shows. It's up there. My favorite show ever is Doctor Who, and I will be building a Doctor Who stuff later on. Like I could build a Dalek and a TARDIS. And if you don't know what Doctor Who is, you're probably not English, because it's very English show and it's very, yeah. But Adventure Time, look at little Finn. I need to build Finn next to this Jake. Look how good this Jake is. This is like one of my best builds, I think. Look at it. It's like Dog Jake. Like, remember that episode where like they go to the parallel world and Finn gets the crown and stuff, and Jake's like a dog in that world. Yeah. But look at it. Look at Jake. Look how good that is. I might use this for the thumbnail, man. Look at that. That's so good. It's even got a little thing. Oh, I love it, man. Man, you know, tooting my own horn here. Oh yeah, I'm so good at building. No, I didn't say that, but I was like, oh, it's so good. Look at that. Look at that AT-AT, so bad. But yeah, Infinity War's coming up. I can't wait for that. That'll be exciting. I like building stuff I just like building random stuff. It allows me to talk about random stuff. Oh, so it's cars going off. That'll be the end then. Someone's car alarm's just like, no. Does this make it more round? Yeah. Look at that. That's the kind of thing you can see on a server and go, wow, how could you build that? Like, yeah. Thank you for watching. You know, goodbye.